Hi everyone, welcome back to All the Neffyness. I'm back in my Traveler's Notebook and I'm excited to be back because I'm sharing part 2 of the process and the few pages that I'm working on for my Mexico trip. And as you can see, I'm just showing you guys here a little detail that I added to the tassel and the wrapping string that comes with the Traveler's Notebook, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So as you can see, I've got just the one notebook there that I've been working on, and I have not added a title page yet. I'm kind of clueless as to what to add as a title, to be honest, but I'm trying to figure it out. So anyways, today I'm just gonna keep on working what's in there. I'm showing you guys a few of the pages that I've done already. I did this one in the last video, and if you can remember, I'll link that video at the bottom. And as you can see, it kind of like flops around when I turn the page. So I'm just going to add a paper clip to each one of those to hold them in place. That way when I turn the page, there's nothing moving around and getting in the way. So I skipped a page here. You can see that I showed you where I added that washi tape in the last video. I didn't realize that I skipped a page, so I got to figure out what I'm going to add in there. So I'm just going to be looking through my photos and going to start right where I left off, which was that section where I documented my baby's first haircut. And so I'm just going to go ahead and add a picture there. I was having a little trouble with my trimmer. It's very old. I've had it for about 3 years. So that one's done for. I gotta find myself a good coupon and head on over to Michael's to get a new one. But that will not stop me. I've got a good pair of scissors right on the side. So I just gotta say, I want to say thank you to everyone who came and watched my last 2 videos, which was the what to pack and the part 1. I've had a lot of views, especially for the what to pack, so that makes me very, very happy. You guys make my day. And not just that, but I'm glad you guys are enjoying what I'm showing you guys. That's what's most important. So that was it for that page. I'm gonna try and add this picture, which is one of his little wispy little hairs that got trimmed off. But I didn't like how I had that in one page and then I had to turn the page to continue on with the story. So I figured I would just let go of that photo and go ahead and make a new one. I'm using this stamp, which is the Document, I believe. It's by Bo Bunny, and you guys have seen it in the previous videos, and I'm just using the Love This stamp. And you'll see me coming in and picking a few photos that I'm going to add to that part of the page. And just a note, this process video does not include any of my journaling. I didn't do it until after I finished, so because I just didn't want to have to bore you guys with the journaling part. You guys don't need to watch that. So you'll see in the last picture, in the end of the video, a few of the pictures that have all the journaling included in it. So I was wanting to put this picture there, which was the picture before I left, and I decided to put it in the front because that's kind of where it made more sense. And I'm just going to go in and take the little camera stamp and stamp it down in the corner just to show that I Instagrammed that picture. And that was it. I was so excited to leave and I had to take that picture, so definitely gotta add that to the Traveler's Notebook. So I'm going back to where it was, and don't mind me, I'm just like going back and forth as I do this. I'm just thinking, you know, in my head, okay, this picture will go here, this picture will go here. So you'll see a lot of back and forth. And so I just added another picture there. And now I'm going to try and find some embellishments. I'm going to start off with this washi tape. And this one was, I've had this for a couple of years. I got it from the tall rolls they have at Michael's. And it's just a red one full of triangles. And I'm just going to add that. Look back around, see what I'm going to do next. And then I go ahead and go get my Mambi chips and pick out a few stickers to add to it. I did show you guys these stickers in my haul video. You guys can go check it out. I really like them. The pack is full of so many of them. They're great. This one would be the best friend one. So now I'm just getting a little Dear Lizzie roller stamp, and I was trying to show you guys the stamp, what it said, but as you can see, it wasn't even in the frame. I can't think. Oh, I'm trying to think of what the stamp says, but it says "You are loved," and I just double stamped. And now I just took a heart stamp, and I'm just gonna add that to the top corner, right there. I like the you know how these traveler's notebooks have no rules. Like, you can just do whatever you want on them. I don't know if you guys feel that way. Comment and tell me what you guys like doing on these, or you know, if you guys have any ideas of what I can do on them, if you would like to see something, go ahead and comment and I'll definitely give it a try. That picture is so funny. They have these pork skins in Mexico and they're humongous. So of course my mom took a picture of me. I'm kind of embarrassed, you guys can see it. So this was a picture that I added to my Instagram. If you guys are not following me on Instagram yet, go follow. What are you guys waiting for? That's my main place where I just share all my craftiness. I am all the Neffyness on Instagram, at all the Neffyness. So I'm just adding this photo here, and it's just the photo of my parents. It's not their backyard, but it's just when you go out the back of their house, this is the beautiful view you get. Just open fields. And so I'm adding that picture back. See? I told you guys I'd be going back and forth. Now, I tried to figure out what to add to that page, and I tried that the best part was card, but I ended up changing my mind on it. It just didn't fit, and it kind of didn't match with the pictures. So I went ahead and turned the page back to the one where I skipped and added that washi the last time in the last video. And I'm going to add this picture that, again, I Instagrammed. If you're not following me on Instagram, you guys are missing out. So it's just a picture of some delicious coffee and some delicious Mexican sweetbread and some of the Polaroids I had already taken. And I'm just going to add that to the top and add another roller stamp that says "Today we," and then ... And I'm gonna take that stamp is a Dear Lizzie, and now I'm gonna take my stamps from Kelly Perky, and if you guys would like to know what stamps these are, you can go ahead and check them out in my what to pack, because I show all the stamps that I took. And I'm gonna stamp out coffee break. Well, just coffee. and then I'm gonna go ahead and write in the break with my pen. And I'm such a dum-dum because I was trying to spell out the word, like, I don't know, like how I can write it. But then I realized, no, this is a stamp. It has to be backwards. And I had a little trouble stamping and having it go in nice and clear. It was so annoying, but that's just because I've got plenty of stuff already in my notebook. So it gets a little hard. Just keep that in mind if any of you guys are doing traveler's notebooks or stamping like in a notebook like this. It gets a little difficult just because if you've got dimensional stuff on it, it's just not going to go in nice and crisp. And it's kind of hard to get it just because the stamp block is stiff. Look at me. I was just having a hard time with these stamps. I was like, oh no, I have to take it off, but there's ink on it. And then I was like, wait, I could just turn it. So yes, finally, coffee is stamped. And then I'm going to go in with my skinny pen. And I believe this is a 0.5. And it's just a Recollections brand. I got it from Michael's. Again, it is in my What to Pack video where I describe everything and tell you where I got everything. And I'm just going to go in and script write the break. So I'm not very good at script writing, but I tried my best. I then go ahead and grab a little banner or sticker. I mean, I don't know what you call that, but I'm just gonna end up putting it in the corner of the picture right there, and it says hanging out. So then for the other half, it's a picture of my son. You'll see me do that right now. I'm just putting away my stuff. So I'm looking, checking, and then I decide that I'm gonna use a picture of my son in the other picture. In the other side, I'm sorry. So this picture is quite a funny story. If I ever decide to bring it out, there it is, the one on the right. We were sitting at breakfast, and it's not the same day as the picture on the top, but it still kind of goes with the theme of breakfast. We were sitting at the table, my mom and I and my son, and he was eating his sweetbread, and he then tries to lift up his foot onto the table to grab what was on there. And it was so funny. I turned around to look at him, and I was like, you can't use your foot. And then, of course, Grandma comes to the rescue, and she grabs the food on the table and decides to put it on in between his toes. And it was so funny, and it just cracks me up because that little boy is so spoiled by his grandparents, and I'm just so glad that I was able to take that picture and just capture that moment and be able to write that story. And here, I'm sorry, my camera died and I had to stop what I was doing, but I didn't continue on. This is me continuing on finally after my camera turned on. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take these pictures, these Polaroids, and basically this will be a 2-page spread where I am posting or putting the Polaroids of a few places where I was at. I was able to take a few different location pictures. So that's what this spread is all about. I'm gonna use that hello stamp, which is also from the Bo Bunny set, and I'm just gonna stamp that next to it. And it was really neat how I was able to take different pictures of different places, and I like how I'm able to just put it all in one spread so you can see just the beauty I was surrounded by. I did use again that Dear Lizzie There you go. Happy Place, that Dear Lazy roller stamp. That Dear Lazy roller stamp, I gotta say, is wonderful because I have been using it so much in this notebook, and it's honestly like so versatile. I love it. So here are my other 3 pictures that I'm using. So the top right one is of my mom's town, and where her dad still lives, where we stayed, my son and I. The one on the bottom left is from a town about 30 minutes away. It's called Jalpa. And I took a picture of the town center. There's a plaza in every town in Mexico, and they all have their little, is that a kiosk? I don't even know what you call that. How embarrassing. But I just had to take a picture because it was so beautiful. The top right picture, where I'm adding the sticker now, is of the water park we went to, and there was this beautiful just building with a wall full of, it had like a gate on it, and it was full of vines, and the top was blooming, and the bottom, it was just beautiful. I had to take a picture. And so the bottom right picture is at my dad's ranch, and they have a well there that has been there for years, so I took a picture of that. And I'm just adding more stamps. I'm adding Hello Sunshine, and on the bottom one I'm gonna add another one. And it was kind of tricky getting the one on the bottom because it kind of like slid on me. I can't read what that stamp says, but I'm gonna show you guys close up, and I'm just flipping through, seeing how I'm liking things. So there you go. You can't even see the stamp in the bottom picture, but it's okay. Honestly, can't even remember what the stamp says. Sorry. So yeah, I'm just thinking now what I'm gonna do here. I end up using that picture on the right, the blue photo you see there. That's a picture of me when I went to town and I bought some coconut water, and they sell it in these little bags, and I thought that was pretty neat. They just tie them up at the top and add a straw into it, and you get some delicious coconut water. And so I'm going to stick that on there, but before I do that, I'm going to take this Studio Calico yellow washi tape that I have shared with you guys in my What to Pack. And I'm just going to add that to the bottom. I like how the yellow makes the blue stand out so much more. It's like the perfect color. And I just covered the numbers and left the stars at the bottom, and that really made it look very pretty. I really like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick down the picture. And honestly, I've been trying to record this voiceover 3 times already for this same page, so it's kind of dragging on to me, but you guys have no idea. It's not your fault. So I'm going ahead and getting these Heidi Swapp stickers, and I'm adding that speech bubble at the top. It says, "It's a great day." And then I'm looking for more. I tried to add this awesome sticker at the bottom, but I just didn't like it. It just didn't work for me. I think it would work great in like a picture with more blank space on it, but it just didn't work. So I'm sorry about the glare here. You can see that the sun is shining through my window, so that's where that comes from. But that's just a Heidi Swapp date roller stamp, and I'm adding that perfect sticker at the top. And again, back to the stamp. I'm cheating. I know this is not what I packed in my What to Pack, but I just needed a date stamp, and so I'm using it. And it's really cute because it has Heidi's script for the month, so I really like it. And I can't remember the day I took the photo, so I'm just going to be looking through my phone, figuring it out. The thing with the stamp is that it does not have, it's only like the month, the number, and the year. So I thought that it also included the day of the week. So you see me going into my calendar, but it didn't. So I kind of figured that out eventually. So I'm just going to go ahead and stamp that at the top. And I really like the kind of like cascading effect it has to this spread. I really like this one. Like, this one's one of my favorites. You know, it just starts at the top corner, and then it literally like brings your eyes down to the picture. It works so well. I find a few more stickers from the Happy Planner, and that's that one. It says oh joy. Can't even say it. So I find the spot up at the top. You'll see me find that spot eventually. And I just love that effect. That's it for today, guys. This is what I got done today.